Here is how we build the near real-time dashboard. We have Amazon Aurora MySQL database instance that stores the customer interaction data. Additionally, we have Amazon Kinesis data stream to ingest the network analysis data. We can leverage zero ETL integrations to unify this data between these two systems to enable the customer churn analysis. First, we need to meet the prerequisite to enable the zero ETL integrations. In Aurora MySQL, you need to enable the enhanced bin log in Aurora cluster parameter group and enable the k-sensitive identifiers in Redshift. I have already configured this in a demo. Let's go ahead and create a zero ETL integrations. And here I'm providing the identifier and then click next. Then let's go ahead and select the source clusters for the zero ETL integrations. This zero ETL integrations allows you to choose the data filters, so you can include the specific schemas or table that you want to replicate. For this demo, I'll just leave it as default. Now let's select the target cluster. I'm leaving the other settings as default, then click zero ETL integration. It'll take a few minutes for the integrations to be active. Now the integration is completed successfully. So I have connected to the Redshift clusters using the Redshift query editor. Let's do the row count from this customers table to identify how many records that we have. I have a stored procedure in Aurora MySQL source, which continuously adds more customers. As you can see, the row counts are changing when I do the refresh. The Redshift also provides an integration system table, which provides the last commit time. This will be useful to check the last commit time to understand the integrations is in sync. And also the zero ETL integrations sync both DDL and DML operations. So now let's go ahead and create a new table on the source. So I have created a small Python script which continuously generate data and then create a new table on the source. So I have started the scripts. Now let's go ahead and check if the table interaction table is replicated to Redshift. We can see the data is flowing through on the new table. Now let's go ahead and summarize our customer interaction table to understand the customer interactions and further enrich our customer measures. Let's convert this into a view so that we can easily reference this later for our dashboard. Now let's move on to the Kinesis data streams. So it is getting the network usage data for our customers. So I have a Python notebook. It continuously sends the network usage to a Kinesis data stream. And in Amazon Redshift, let's go ahead and create this external schema that would allow us to ingest the data from the Kinesis data stream. We're also going to create the materialized view. We're going to parse the JSON payload as a super data type. It is the Redshift data types which allow us to work semi-structured data. Now we can parse this semi-structured data. We can further unpack this super data type using a particular syntax. Since we specify the attributes, we need to typecast this to a Redshift data type. Now with the structured data, we can do more analysis like summarize usage network data to the customer level. It allows us to further enrich our customer table to have a further unified view. To easily reference this, we're going to create a view on this. Now we have unified the view for all customers' usage with the near real-time events. Now with this integrated data, you can generate a near real-time dashboards and alerts using tools like Amazon QuickSight or Grafana. For this demo, I'm using Grafana. It allows customer representatives and the retention teams to monitor the customer behavior and usage patterns. Based on that, they can identify the customers who have such a churn risk, and they can able to automate it using triggers and sending the personalized offers or initiating outbound calls or escalating high-risk cases to a retention specialist team. With the zero ETL integrations, it is easier than ever to build these solutions so that you can proactively identify at-risk customers based on the near real-time behavior and the usage pattern. Now, I'm going to hand over this to Paul. He will talk about zero ETL integrations between Amazon DynamoDB to Amazon OpenSearch.